Joining us today is Michael Neal, partner at P&E Law. He'll be speaking at ILUA's Native Title and Cultural Heritage Forum, which takes place on November the 30th to December the 1st, 2010 in Brisbane. Hello Michael, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, James.
First of all, can you run me through the ILUA goal setting and planning procedure?
Yes, thanks. The paper I want to talk to is one about approaches to ILUAs, and what I want to say is that developers and governments usually know what they want when they start negotiating with Indigenous groups. For example, they may want to develop a mine or a port or some other infrastructure, but native title groups usually don't know exactly what they want and are usually reactive, and so they respond in an ad hoc way. What I want to talk about is strategies to get the most out of ILUA negotiations, and to do that, native title groups and communities will be best served by having their goals worked out before they enter into the negotiations.
And what are some of the approaches you've been using to get the most of ILUA negotiations for native title groups and communities?
Well, I can't go into many specific examples, especially current and live negotiations. There are some recent historic examples that are quite useful, and the one that I'd like to talk about is in relation to the Argyle diamond mine, where I represented the native title groups. In those negotiations, which were quite large and lengthy, there was a long lead-in time to develop plans about what the group wanted to achieve from the negotiations, and that investment in planning proved to be very rewarding when the pointy end of the negotiations came around.
You're presenting at IIR's Native Title and Cultural Heritage Forum, which takes place on November the 30th to December the 1st, 2010 in Brisbane. What will be the focus of your presentation?
Well, as the paper is described, it considers existing approaches to ILUA negotiations, and then proposes ways for native title groups and their communities to define their goals and set their own plans for what they want to achieve from those negotiations. It looks at, if you like, a combination of planning and native title law.
And what are the key benefits of attending events such as this from both a delegate and a personal perspective?
The benefits, or we're hoping the benefits, would be to native title groups, but also to developers and governments to think about new and more constructive ways to address negotiations by looking at long-term planning and goal setting, and how that can assist to develop long-term relationships between proponents and the communities in which they operate. Personally, I'd be looking forward to challenging questions and looking at the pros and cons of the approach that we will proffer.
Michael Neal, many thanks for your time today.